Hi there, I'm Mike, and it's March, so why not do January's Loot Crate? It's just really good to know that Loot Crate is still 3 months behind. Let's go ahead and open this up. The theme here is icons. So things that are iconic, I guess. I didn't really take a good look at what it said online because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. So let's start off with the first thing is always the pin. It's an eye. You got to get it. Do you get it? It's an eye. Moving on, we have a shirt. Now, I hate to get rid of the shirt. If you're watching this right now, yes, I did just do my unboxing for my Ninja Turtles Loot Launcher crate from Loot Crate. If you want to watch that, there's a link somewhere around here or down in the downstairs area to watch it. But moving on with the t-shirt here, and I just hate to replace the t-shirt I've got. Oh, there's a little something on this one. Let's go ahead and try this on. Oh, yeah, I like this. I like it. It's not bad. It is a Pacman t-shirt. It's blue, just like the shirt that I was wearing before. And I like that. It's just a nice kind of subtle little Pacman ghost. This Japanese kanji right here. I'm sure it says like Pakuman or something like that. They're the type of ghosts that were on the arcade cabinet, not on the screen. So I know I like that. I like this. This is actually a good shirt. I really like this shirt. Is it iconic? I mean, Pac-Man's pretty iconic, I suppose. So sure, why not? Moving on next, we have this Batmobile. The Dark Knight Rises Bane tumbler. Got a little Batman back there. The Dark Knight Rises is easily the worst of that trilogy. But the tumbler has always been kind of a neat vehicle, I suppose. It's definitely an interesting choice for Batman to have, but he just kind of accepted it, I guess. This, is this open? Hold on, I'm gonna see if this opens. It looks like it's supposed to open. So I'm an opener. I don't like sealed toys. I like to have my toys. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's in a display case. So it's really weird because it's literally just like cardboard and like plastic, and then it's a plastic display case still, and it's got a little Batman logo on top. That's pretty cool. Does this open? Is that something you can play with? That's what I want. Oh, it does open. Okay. Whoop. And the lenticular thing comes out just so you can see. There's like a Batman 3D lenticular back there. Someone out there is like, I can't believe he's doing this. He's opening it. So it looks like this is screwed in. You can unscrew it. The wheels don't really seem like they turn. So I don't think unscrewing it does much. In fact, I don't think taking it out of the package does much. But if you want to, like I just did, you can. I'm doing this so you don't have to worry. This sticker on top, it's kind of bad. It's kind of shitty. It's just not put on there very well. That's the Batman thing. You can kind of do with it what you want, but that's what it is. Moving on, we get this notebook with Superman on it. Try to process my feelings on that. I don't like notebooks. Kind of see them as a waste. Don't write things down, at least not in a book like this. And I don't like Superman. So I doubly don't like this? Yeah, that's about right. Lastly, definitely not leastly, we have definitely not leastly. We have a Doctor Who comic book. Special crate edition of the 13th Doctor. I don't watch Doctor Who. I don't like Doctor Who. I don't hate Doctor Who. I tried watching it back when they first put it on Netflix. They had the Eccleston doctor, whatever doctor number he was, 11, 12, I don't know, something like that. But I watched like the first 10 or 12 episodes of that season, and I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. And then also, I find the people that do like Doctor Who, Whovians, I think you call them, I find them especially grating. I just don't like Doctor Who. There's that. You also get this fun little QR code if you want to see what's in it. And then just so you know, the inside of the box just has a bunch of print things in it. There's no crate craft thing. So hang tight. I'm gonna get my thoughts on this, and I'll be right back. So here we are, January's 2020 Loot Crate, the first Loot Crate of the year, everybody. But unless you got the Ninja Turtles one, in which case it's better than this. Anyways, so let's start off with labeling everything in here and giving it a score. That's how I do these things. There's 5 things in here, counting the pin and theme as one thing, which is what I do this out of 5. So the shirt. I'm gonna give the shirt the full point. It's good color, it's a good fit, it's Pacman. I like it. It's gonna go in my repertoire of shirts, my collection of shirts, no problem. The Batman tumbler thing. I do like the Dark Knight trilogy. I like this. It's kind of a fun little thing to have on your desk. But I'm gonna give it the full point because I do like it. It's a neat curiosity to have in your collection somewhere. The notebook. Notebooks always score low with me. Superman stuff scores low with me. So I'm gonna give it 0 points. It gets nothing from me because I don't like it at all. Not even one saving thing from it. The comic book, at least the comic book, even though I don't like Doctor Who, at least the comic book has value because I can read it if I want to. There's nothing to read in a notebook. There's pictures and words that I can read in a comic. So I'm gonna give it a 0.25, at the very least, just to give something more than the notebook got. And then lastly, the theme and the pin. The theme is icon. Icons are something that kind of stands the test of time. Then all of these things fit that theme. So, Pac-Man. Yes, Pac-Man's been around since the early 80s, if not maybe even late 70s. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna guess like 81. I remember it being a thing when I was a very, very young child, and I was born in 82. So definitely, at the very least, early 80s, but maybe 1979 or something like that. Definitely has stood the test of time, without a doubt. Batman, Superman, very iconic. I mean, they've been around since the 30s. So yeah, Doctor Who, as much as I'm not a fan of Doctor Who, yeah, Doctor Who's been around since the 60s. So absolutely, Doctor Who is iconic. So these things are iconic. They did a good job putting iconic things in this box. I'm not a big fan of kind of what they chose here. I mean, if you're gonna give a Doctor Who thing a comic book, if you're gonna give a Superman thing a notebook, that's kind of weird. I already kind of scored them down for that. So, but the properties they chose are fine for iconic. What I'm gonna do though is only score it a half point because this pin is just dumb. It's a bad pun at best. Altogether, I'm gonna give this a 2.75. It's not great. I mean, it's a failing grade if we give it a mathematical grade. It's like a F+. So yeah, not a fan of this box. The shirt is fine. The Batman thing is fine. At least I'll get something out of the box. 2/3 of this box are just kind of garbage, like literal. I don't know. I'm probably gonna throw these away. I don't even know if anyone I know will want these. That's it for watching. Let me know down in the downstairs area what you thought of it. Did you get this? Is this something that you get? And that's fine. It's gonna fall over now. Do you wait for me to do these so that you can feel better about yourself for not having gotten Loot Crate anymore? That's fine. Let me know down the downstairs area. I love to read and respond to all of those comments. I'd also like to take a moment to thank these people for supporting me on Patreon. It means a lot to me. If you want to see your name on the Patreon, then you can check it out. There's a link somewhere around here. If you don't care, Patreon's not your thing, that's fine. I don't get any content behind Patreon, but there are a couple different things that you can do down in the downstairs area to help the channel out, including liking, sharing, subscribing. All that stuff goes a long way, and it's free. So that's it. Thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.